Okay. Why volume is in the middle of metric unit, I don't have a clue. Except it's in our fruit code. So we got to do it. I would rather have done this in our geometry section last unit. But I wasn't asked that, okay? So I got to do it when it comes up. And it comes up now. Volume of rectangular prism. First thing we got to discuss is what is a prism. What is a prism? Oh, waka waka. 3D. 3D. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. 3 dimensions. That means 3 dimensions. Good job, y'all. 3-dimensional. Ooh. Might as well erase that, right? It's supposed to be an S. Had in my mind. Going somewhere else. 3-dimensional. 3-dimensional. Straight-sided figure. 3-dimensional straight-sided figure. Parentheses. What does 3-dimensional mean? Yes, sir, Parker. It has length. It has width. And it has height. It has 3 dimensions. First thing we did in geometry was we did area. That was 2D, meaning 2 dimensions, only length and width. But a 3D has lengthatha, widthatha, and heighthatha. Sometimes the height is called depth. It has depth to it. As our friend Dakota said, it comes at you. It comes out of the screen going at you, meaning it has depth. Not like a regular movie that's just 2 dimensions. It's just flat up there in front of you. It seems in 3D that it's coming out of the screen towards you, meaning it has depth to it. Okay? Now, width and depth, height and depth, just remember you have 3 dimensions. Some people go, well, wait a minute, I thought width was depth. Well, yes, sometimes it is. Sometimes height is depth. It's just however you look at it. So, we're looking at this right here. This is a prism. It has length, it has widthatha, and it has depthatha, or heighthatha. Everybody with me? If I flip it over here, does it still have length, width, and height? It sure does. No matter what. All right. Now we're going to talk specifically about rectangular prisms. What do you think that definition is? Dakota? Nope. Just use the word prism. Prism. That's all it is. It's that simple. It's a prism that's made of rectangles. My big old VCR tells you how old this box is, isn't it? I've been using these boxes for about 10 years. It says it was 50. It's a VCR. It's made of
cardboard.
What does that have to do with math? It's made of rectangles. Thank you very much. I'm going to die in here. We'll have to go to a funeral. It's made of rectangles. There are triangular prisms. There are hexagonal prisms. So the prism is determined by what it is made of. Today we're just going to deal with rectangular prisms. Now, I want you to draw one on your paper. I will show you two ways of drawing them. If you've been in art class before, your art teacher may have already showed you how to draw one, or maybe your math teacher did in the past. First, draw you a rectangle. Next, off-center one, and draw another one, like that. Don't be erasing, dude. What's the deal? Then, connect the corners. And you have a box. That's one way of doing it. A rectangular prism, it's like a box. That helps you remember. Now, I will show you how I draw them because I don't like doing them like that. That's too many lines. But leaving it on there for you, that's good. I draw one like this. I then go angle, across, angle, down, angle. Now I've got one that's kind of solid in front, and you can't see
the inside.
Lines.
Now, if you want to see the back, but want it to be hidden, what do?
You draw a dot.
Dotted lines. Now you're saying there is a back to it, but it's kind of hidden like Casper. I like drawing them out. Volume now. Volume. Volume. Last geometry we did area. So let's discuss real quick. What did we do on area of a rectangle? Now don't tell me length times width. Tell me what were we doing with area? Do what? You're on the right track. Hayden.
The flat inside.
It's a flat inside, but what were we doing with area? Bryce? No. I mean, yes, you're right, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. Cody? No, I'm not filling no insides. Nope, that's not what I said when we're doing area. Nope, not in. Nope, not in.
Finding how much square units will fit inside.
Nope, not inside. Will cover it. See, you knew what you were saying, but you were saying it wrong. We're not inside in area. You're just covering it. I said like you were painting, like you were covering the floor with tile. You're covering it with squares. That's not what we're doing with volume. Because with volume, we have a box. Now you can use the word inside and use the word fill. Because we're going to take a box and we're going to fill it. That's what volume is. You're trying to fill it up. What will go inside it? Now, what are we filling it with? We did area. We were covering it with squares. What are we going to fill this with if we have a 3D box?
Teachers, I need the following students to meet
cube.
Ms. Lagar in the library.
Cubes, because a cube is a 3D,
Angelica Rios,
3D,
Nicholas Jennings, Ezekiel Garcia,
3D
Tucker DeBoy,
square.
Haley Humphrey,
3D square.
Brianna Crooks.
So we're trying to fill this up. Now, the most common cube there is what?
Dice.
Dice. That's what makes the games fun because you can roll those. So what we're trying to do is find out how many of these cubes, fill, fumble, fill up with dice. So you see what I'm doing there? I'm trying to fill it up with cubes. Everybody see that? Hair. Gross. God. Now, I'm stopping because just like doing our area, drawing perfect squares is hard to do on every flat surface that I want to find the area of. Same way with filling up a box with cubes. It's going to take a while, then I got to dump them all out again and count them again. Or count them as I put them in. And what if exactly ones don't fit in there? Like in this box right here, another layer won't go. So how do I find exact? No, how do I find exact? Yes, you're right, but that's not what I'm looking for. No, not how. What am I looking for? It's an F word. A formula. Just like on area, mathematicians discovered a formula. Thank goodness for the formula. It makes it easy. Now let's talk about what is the formula. Don't raise your hand. Thank you very much. What was the two-dimensional rectangle formula? Length times width. 2 dimensions. What does a prism have?
Height.
3 dimensions. It has length, width, and height. What do you think we're going to do with those?
Times. Multiply.
Multiply. V equals length times width times height. Now, up here we did not write down what volume is. Filling inside of prism with what? Y'all said it.
Cubic units.
Cubes. With cubes. We're trying to fill the inside. Oh, white hand, her head. With cubes. We're trying to fill that bad boy up with cubes. So, I have a rectangular prism with those dimensions. Can we find the volume?
Yep.
Volume equals L times W times H. What are they? 7, 5, 8. Now, can I write those in any order I want?
Yes.
Make sure you got, though, how many?
3.
3 of them. 7 times 5?
35.
35. I don't know what times 8 is, so let's do it on the side. That's 40, carry my 4. 28. So, volume equals 280. Now, it's centimeters. Now, folks, when we were doing area, it was 2 dimensions, and what was our label? No, answer my question. Squared. Squared was 2 dimensions. Guess what this one's going to be? Power of 3. And those little dice are called what? Cubes. So it's cubic centimeters. Or, how can we write it with a number?
3.
Cm power 3. See how it all ties together? 2 dimensions was squared. 3 dimensions is cube. 4 dimensions will be to the 4th power. 5th dimension will be to the 5th power. When you get up there in higher mathematics in college, ooh, kill it, dude.